Studio White. Oh, there's Studio White. It's just next to it. Is this whole thing Studio White? Okay, whatever. The Beat? What does that say? The Beat? Oh, and there's that air thing we saw before. Coming soon. Okay, let's keep going.
There he is! You're not going anywhere!
HQ, this is Sector 8. We have eyes on the target. We need backup. I repeat, 8-4 requesting immediate backup.
Not bad.
Materia. Deadly Dodge. That's one new piece of materia. I'm trying to, what was pink in the original? Was pink like cover and stuff? No, cover was yellow. What's pink? Was pink not in the original? Can't remember. Anyways, Deadly Dodge is a cool materia. Let's equip it. So basically what it does is right after you dodge, you can kind of do an attack. So it's just kind of, you can see it in the corner. You just jump into an attack animation sooner. And yeah, I don't think we need heal. Do we need fire? Let's keep fire. Let's do Deadly Dodge. And as you can see, like some materia will have an impact on your stats. You can see them there. Defense up, vitality up, and it levels up. It's AP 0 of 1,000, and on the right hand side you can see once it levels up, it gets on level 2 it gets increased the potency and effects of Deadly Dodge. So I guess it maybe gives you a better stat buff plus faster animation. I don't know. And then here you can see the the evolution of fire becomes Firaga. Yeah, they moved away from the fire 2, fire 3 pretty much after 7. 8 and on, if I recall correctly, they don't use the numbering. They use fire, Firaga, bolt, thunder, Thundara, Thundaga. Here as well, Regen in the middle, regen. I always said Regen, but it's gotta be regen, right? Anyways, I like Deadly Dodge. And hopefully I don't regret not having a heal. I can just use potions. Yeah. So just like in the reactor, this is kind of like the kind of calmer version of this. This is like the battle, like a chase version of the battle theme. And again, they fade in more layers.
Show me your hands!
They fade in some nice strings.
Got it?
As when you get into actual combat, you get a more traditional version of this.
You're done. Calling fire. Let's finish this. Yes. Here we go. That's that. Is that it?
Oh, a little late. Okay. And then fades back out again. It's cool. It's smooth. FF13-2 did a lot of these kind of like fading in layers depending on if you're in combat or out of combat. Ooh, first accessory. A pair of power wrist guards. Probably imagine what that does. Wow. How do you equip stuff? Oh, sorry, you gotta click on cloud, right. Power wrist guard, strength plus 5%. You can see it there. And yeah, still just the basic bronze bangle. And yeah, the buster sword. Yeah, I didn't really show you this menu, but we'll get there. We still haven't seen his limit break, but as you can see there, cross slash is the first limit break, not braver. So you kind of jump one, and you can see also on this screen I can change my shortcuts around. I usually put like a healing spell on X, try to have some consistency between all the characters, but we don't have one. Like we had Cure, but we'll leave it like that. Enemy intel is like a bestiary. Bestiary? Bestiary. Oh, I haven't been thinking about my pronunciation. It's a good bestiary because, like, you get your little information about the characters, and then where it says the 3 yellow question marks, I want to say like once you've scanned them, you get a bit more info on them and weak spots. I like that it tells you how many you've killed, bottom right, and it says that I've staggered them, which is cool. Like it's nice to know, like, oh, here's an enemy that I've never actually staggered. But I won't go into this now. Though I do want to get a close look at Mono Drive, because these guys are so weird. Bionic sentries created by Shinra's R&D division. They are equipped with artificial intelligence and are used to guard Mako reactors. They're just weird. Like I always thought they were like a little bird in the original. I'll do a little picture-in-picture here. But yeah, like what the heck is going on? I do love they've done a good job with these monster redesigns. Like it's the same designs, just modern. They didn't just completely create new enemies. Like almost every enemy in the game it's an existing thing, just pumped up to 11, turned up, dialed up to 11, turned up, dialed up to 11. Okay. Spells should be obvious. Inventory. Yeah, the Moogle medals. We use those later on, not till Sector 5 slums with theirs. But you can cash them in for stuff. Weapons, armor, accessory, materia. Party, obviously, we don't have much say at this point. Manual is like just tutorial-y stuff. And we're good to go. Run. Beat. Okay, so this is, well, I'll do the picture-in-picture, but this is the fountain that you see in one of like the two screens of this chapter in Tales in the original.
Here it comes. Time to burn. Anytime now.
Punisher. So I'm just holding the block button now. Ideally, he would have attacked by now. There we go.
So long.
End it with a braver.
Let's get this over with.
Get out. Get out of Punisher, because you really can't move when you're Punisher.
That's that. Call fire.
Troopers on standby!
So another thing that I forgot about is like every time I tap a button, you can see it in the bottom left corner. Like you can see me like if I'm just mashing that square button, it's pulsing a lot. Oh, it's my friends. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! So these guys are super fast.
You're done.
You have a much better chance. Hey, I can show you limit break. Is it worth? They're dead. So yeah, the fountain is starting to break. Oop, break.
Still in it. That's that. Time to burn. Here we go.
So like Punisher isn't great. Oh, that worked out. But when they like shoot you from afar, and yeah, like your top speed in Punisher mode is so slow, so it has a lot of limitations, even though it is super powerful.
But the rooftops look clear.
8th Street Cafe, very nice. I live for this.
Over there! Open fire! Shoot to kill!
Be advised, target approaching residential area. Seal all access immediately.
Target sighted! Get him!
It's all or nothing now.
Seal all access immediately.
Target sighted! Get him!
It's all or nothing now.
Over here? Don't think so. From this view. What does it say? Advertise. Oh. Nice. A little HQ from a little closer up. Here. So obviously this is that very short scene in which Cloud is being chased, or like where you have the option to fight or not fight the Shinra MPs. But
Don't underestimate him!
expanded up to 11. Oh, you know what? I'll save my limit. Oh, limit vanished. You have to use it in a fight. If you get your limit break and then the fight ends, does it restart the counter? And you don't use it. Damn. So my bar's back down to 0. Well, I guess I gotta use it or lose it.
Try me.
So like these shield guys are like pure Punisher mode. Right? It's like if you hit their shield.
See ya. Not bad.
If you hit their shield, you know, you won't hit them. But if you just wait for the counter in Punisher mode, you'll deal with them. Greenpoint Drugstore, Bellwood.
I see him!
No holding enough. Try this. Nothing to it.
You know, I haven't been doing my deadly dodge at all.
Confirmed. Target has entered residential area.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Lockdown is in effect. All units.
This is a better view of that Stamp poster from before. So what was the bottom line? Stamp stands up for his friends. Yeah, everyone's favorite series. Approaching the train. We're getting closer. Yeah, Stamp. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Stamp. So he's carrying that other dog. Very cool. Very cool. What do we got here? Sunny Sound Music Store. Like, it just seems like a sweet city, you know? Like, it's unfortunate because Shinra, but like Shinra Oil. It just seems like there's some cool culture here. Oh, that guy's just waiting for me, isn't he? Okay.
I have eyes on the target! You're mine now!
Get ready. That's that. See ya.
Oh, didn't realize he was still
Not
alive.
bad.
Spotted! Moving to intercept!
That's that.
Alright, let's do some deadly dodges. So the other thing you can do against these shield guys is do magic. And then that, if it doesn't kill them in one, I don't think I can open that while in combat.
Was never in doubt.
Oh, I should try throwing a grenade too. I forget about those. But it's like, a grenade takes up an ATB bar, right? So are you going to use a grenade over a heal, over Braver? Over Braver? Who would prioritize a grenade over Braver? What does that say? Shinku. Doesn't really mean anything to me. What about that sign? Someone's pub? Pilfered pub? I don't know. And I love how like everything runs on Mako energy. They got these huge pipes pumping it everywhere on the outside. AC units.
He's
It's so cool. Oops. See, that's what happens. Oh, it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna try a grenade on this guy. See what happens. I don't think I've ever said it. Close one's fury. I don't know if I've used a grenade. What does it say? 200 damage.
You're welcome.
See, does he block it? Uh-oh. Oh, okay, so they hit him from behind. That's good.
Enemy combatants, you have been warned.
Okay, we're almost done
Surrender
this.
yourself to public security immediately.
Where's
You have nowhere to run.
it? On this side, you get another levelers poster. You see a train. You know what's coming.
Anytime.
Got some dogs. In with that. Oh,
You're mine. This won't take long.
oh shit. Crap. Usually you would switch to another character there, but
Try this. Going in. Not bad.
wasn't there another guy here? No. Accessory? Oh no. High potion. How much do those do? 500? 700 versus 350.
End of the line, punk! I'm gonna enjoy this. Holding position! You can't win! No way!
Oh! My bad. Forgot to punish her. I guess I could try another, God. Okay, okay, okay.
Need a light one.
Come and get it!
All right. It's okay. Here we go.
Like in Punisher, you can't even dodge roll, which is brutal.
Gotta be careful.
Get here!
That's that. It's over.
So this is that red guy we saw before. This guy was such a difficulty spike on hard for whatever reason. I had a lot of trouble with this guy.
Calling fire.
Damn.
Gotcha. No escape. Let's do this. It's over.
Move in! Don't let him escape!
Yeah, that guy took me quite a few tries on hard.
HQ, this is Sector 8, Unit 2. Target is surrounded. Moving to secure.
Wait! I know that.
Guy seemed to recognize Cloud. Or did he recognize Cloud's sword? Or his outfit? Was it Cloud that he recognized? He seemed a little confused.
Guess Cloud won't be joining us after all.
No need to assume the worst. I'm sure he's fine. You saw him in action, didn't you? Guy's a soldier. Goddamn one-man army.
You think he's a keeper?
Where might I go? You had me worried for a minute. What the hell you been up to, huh?
Giving public security the runaround. That's what. Had to draw them away from the station somehow.
Nicely done.
Our
Well,
first view of
can't
Barrett
argue with
without
results,
the,
huh?
the kind of letting down the facade for a second. And yeah, he does have a good tattoo. I don't really know
Got a
what it's
question for
supposed
you
to
all.
be.
What?
I don't quite get it. Like, is it a bomb?
Ever been attacked by an invisible enemy?
You mean anxiety?
Wearing robes. Came and went like the wind.
Thought they were invisible.
They were, at first. Only saw them after she grabbed me.
A new Shinra weapon, maybe?
More like a panic-induced hallucination.
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Suit yourself. Come on, let's move up.
A lot of people here.
And in the freight car, too.
Because of the evacuation order, maybe?
Lucky us. We've got a crowd to hide in. Head for the front of the train and hold there.
Due to an explosion at Mako Reactor 1, an emergency schedule is now in effect. Your understanding and cooperation is appreciated.
Guess the plate's not so safe.
You see the size of that fire?
Just let me get home.
Hope the others made it.
Just wanted to go home.
Like, what's her life like?
Wow, who'd have thunk there'd be people riding in the freight car? Guess they don't have much choice, but rather them than me.
The freight car, right.
Just wanted to
Now moving out of the freight car and into... There we go. So as you can see, a lot more people than in the original. What's he reading? Can't quite make out what that says, but with the photo mode I'll be able to like pan the camera down, get a good look at his paper. Like that looks like real text. I wonder.
Are you
So cramped.
grab my sleeves?
Man, everyone's on edge.
Of course they are.
Hey, Cloud.
Wait,
Stop that
I,
right
um,
now!
If you're about to unburden yourself, don't.
Yeesh. You
There's
don't
too
make
many
it
voices
easy.
going on. This happens a few times where like
My money.
a few triggers happen all at once.
Wait, what the? Oh, that's weird.
Like, are they reacting to me bumping into them, or is that just something else? I can't tell. This lady here, or maybe they're reacting to my big sword. Like, we stand out. This lady here,
That's weird.
I didn't notice her the first time, but she
I'll be nice and talk to
she
my
shows up in a
brothers.
bunch of side quests later on. She's also from a sequel
still be there?
novel, FF7 novel.
Perpetrators
Her
yet.
name's Kyrie.
Leave me alone, all right?
Anyways, I thought it was funny to see her in this game,
You see, my daughter now lives in Sector 8,
but
so...
we can talk to her later.
How do they call it?
You're,
Okay,
holding
sorry,
up
Biggs.
pretty well, huh? Even after what we saw at the station and all over Sector 8?
I'm a soldier.
Wow. My hands are still shaking.
You get used to it.
Something to look forward to. Or maybe not.
Why don't you learn to take a hint, buddy?
Ah, It's like the one character, I don't know if you know, it had like 3 question marks because they don't know her name.
Why don't you learn to take a hit,
It was
buddy?
her. Everyone else, when like NPCs don't have like a name tag like
Why
that,
don't you learn to
but
take
when
a
it's
hit,
an
buddy?
actual character, they have a name. But obviously you don't know her name yet.
See,
We'll learn
my
it later.
daughter now lives in Sector 8,
But yeah, I
so-
definitely did not notice her at first.
The fire was really
And I want to use the photo mode so I can like zoom in on this baby here and see what the heck is going on with its face. Like, where's that baby's face?
men yet?
Good question. Little Moogle. Nice Moogle.
Have you heard the rumors? Someone's trying to take down Shinra.
Little help, Cloud? Please?
Pardon the rumor.
I can't stop thinking about it. The bomb I made shouldn't have produced an explosion that big. It doesn't make any sense.
The explosion triggered a reaction with the Mako.
Good thing
You said so yourself.
That was my first guess, but shouldn't the reactor have fail-safes to prevent that kind of thing? You mentioned invisible enemies back there, right?
Right.
No. I'm just looking for excuses for something that was clearly my own fault. Gotta own up to it if I'm gonna learn from this and move on. Thanks, Cloud. You're a good listener.
I love that they kept her like super goofy metal armor. Like what is like it's such a goofy outfit. Like I like that they didn't modernize it at all. It's just like what? It's cool. It's cool. I feel like the 3 Avalanche characters in particular, their designs have just feel super dated, and it's really nice to see them look the same. Like obviously in HD and whatever, but I do like that look. News report here. Okay.
What kind of maniacs would go so far as to bomb a reactor?
They've yet to announce it publicly, but I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
Really? Aren't they the terrorists
First
who
appearance
tried
of
to kill the
Barrett's theme.
president?
Is there nothing they won't do?
Hey, quit talking out your ass. Everyone knows Avalanche only cares about saving the planet.
Just who do you think you are?
A law-abiding, concerned citizen.
Law-abiding? Really?
Shh. Don't antagonize him.
In my humble opinion, that explosion was a message. A message to the bastards bleeding our planet dry. Think they got it? Heard it loud and clear? Y'all's masters?
We will not submit to intimidation or violence, but work together for peace and prosperity. That is how civilized people change the world.
That's right.
That is the Shinra Creed.
The clap. It's so good.
Them fighting words.
It's what we believe. We all have to follow our conscience, don't we?
We should go.
Right.
Those 3 chuckleheads show up a few other times, just like in the background of a few scenes.
Time for a little nap.
Man, this train is slower than molasses, am I right?
Calm down. It's just a sword.
It's just a sword.
You hear that suit? Shinra Creed my ass. We're the good guys, damn it. You hear that suit? Shinra Creed my ass.
Okay. Oh, we get a huge reveal coming up. Oh, not yet.
Let's get this out of the way. Personally, I find visual aids make the dull stuff a lot more bearable. If it helps, think of it as an initiation rite.
How many times do I have to tell you people? I'm not...
There's such a thing as playing too hard to get. So, here we've got a wireframe model of the great city of Midgar, complete with massive steel plates suspended 300 meters above ground level. atop which stands a shining beacon of civilization. The whole system is sustained by the Mako reactors, which feed the insatiable appetites of the public.
The train will be passing through an ID checkpoint shortly.
This here is the train's route.
New version of the
As you
track,
can see,
Anxious
it'll
Hearts.
take us around this main pillar. Look, we're about halfway through it now. They've set up a checkpoint here to scan the IDs of all passengers heading in and out. Date of birth, residential status, criminal history. All that and more is automatically cross-referenced in their databases. Public security wouldn't have it any other way. Heads up. Don't worry, our IDs are impeccable. What'd I tell you?
We heard another
Have a
version
little
of
faith.
this track during that early
Won't be
Tifa
long till we
flashback.
reach the bottom.
That was a bit more
Relax.
faithful to the original.
Take a good look.
This version's cool.
It's because of that great big pizza in the sky that people down there gotta struggle to survive. Shinra sucks up Mako while the soil turns to dust, the air fills with smog, and the flowers die.
Then leave and don't look back. That's what's always worked for me.
Well, that's all well and good.
Smack
if
'em.
you're only out for yourself. But the folks down there don't have the luxury of choice, you know?
The glasses reveal. Oh my god. Or the eyes reveal. Whew. That's a top 20 moment, I think, for this game.
I suppose. There's only one way it can go.
Maybe top 15.